Well, it's time to talk about some Halloween videos. Today's 1st of October of 2018 Halloween videos, Dylan Dog, Dead of Night. Let's get started. Hey guys, so it is the month of October and it's time to talk about some Halloween stuff. So, for today's first video of the month of October of 104, today's is Dylan Dog, Dead of Night. Should I put up? Okay, just have to make sure I put it up first. So, Dylan Dog, Dead of Night came out back in 2011. And I remember seeing this movie years later on Netflix, when I first got Netflix and all. And I decided, I got it. I think I bought it last year because I really wanted to watch it again and such. And pretty much I rewatched it last night, and it's a total guilty pleasure for me, but it's not that good of a movie. Now, Dylan Dog has been around for a long time. It's been in another language and such. It's had a long history and such. The guys who brought this film to live action to make a film out of decided to do something different, which is both good and bad at the same time and also. So let's break it down. The story with Dylan Dog is Dylan has retired and pretty much is working as just this investigator for certain stuff, like help find people who cheat on people and all that and such. Eventually, he's called back into his old work when a young girl's father is killed, and his partner, Marcus, who gets killed as well, and pretty much Dylan needs to figure out who is behind all this, because it involves both zombies, werewolves, and vampires and such. So, let's start off with the positives for one thing. One thing I could definitely say is a great positive I actually like about this film is the fact we had Brandon Routh and Sam Huntington back together. Now, Brandon Routh I actually have met in person. I actually met him at a convention this year, actually. And it was an honor just to meet the man. Brandon Routh has played multiple comic book characters. He was Superman in Superman Returns. He was one of the ex-boyfriends in Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. And, and then now he is the Atom in DC's Legends of Tomorrow and such, so. And Dylan Dog is up there in some of the comic book roles he plays and such. And I actually really did enjoy his chemistry with Sam and all that. Because the two worked on Superman Returns as Superman, Clark Kent, and Jimmy Olsen. And I liked the two's chemistry with one another and such, so. And in the movie, I actually really do enjoy their friendship along the film. Marcus is Dylan's partner and everything, and Marcus wants to be more, he wants to be a more serious partner. They work together, but he wants to be a partner to him, and Dylan doesn't want that and such. Eventually, Marcus gets himself killed and gets turned to a zombie, and pretty much the two work together to figure out the big mystery in the series and such, so. And I honestly like the two's friendship and everything and such, and Dylan's kind of pointing out stuff for Marcus to understand and learn about since he's now a zombie and such, so I actually didn't mind that one bit. The second thing I could definitely say is a positive with the film is it has the zombies, werewolves, and vampires and such. The concepts and ideas that they used in the movie I actually liked a lot. Like, the zombies could come to this market to find more body pieces, because the pieces will wear out shortly and all. And I kind of thought that was pretty clever, and the way Dylan was kind of showing Marcus the new stuff, like with bleach and dish soap and all that, I thought that was kind of funny and everything, and it's kind of a unique way of how they live. And the other thing is they can't eat normal food. They can only eat like bugs and all that and such, which Marcus was against in the beginning, but eventually he goes the hell for after getting himself out of the coffin and all, and he starts to really enjoy and such, so. And then, of course, the instance, he gets shot, and he goes, "You shot me!" And he didn't even feel a thing, so that was just, I really like that. And the way the vampires have this nightclub, which does remind me a lot of Blade and all that, but, they have people who are ghouls who sniff in the vampire blood and all, and such. So the vampires were pretty good, classic fangs and all that such, and don't like sunlight and all. The werewolves are kind of a bit iffy for me because I don't mind the look to them and everything, but I always blur, like, it looks like a wolf and everything, but the transformation sequences and such were pretty cool, and I did like that and such. So, and the third thing I can say I liked about this film was the comedy did work at times. Like in the movie, I love Marcus's reaction when he gets the new arm. It's in the trailer. If you trailer it on YouTube, Dylan Dot Dead Night trailer, and he freaks out when he sees his arm. Goes, "Oh my God, what's wrong with my arm?" And Dylan goes, "Relax, it's alone." And he goes, "My arm is brown." And Dylan just calmly goes, "There are Caucasians on your sides." And I laughed a lot. I love that and such. Sometimes the banter between the two was great. Like another in the trailer is when Marcus looks in the mirror and goes, "Oh my God, I look like a dead hooker." And just that was really great. And the instances when Dylan's trying to remind him he's a zombie, like he shoots at him and all and such. So that was stuff I actually do like. But there are faults with the film. For instance, the story of Dylan Dog. While I do give the team props for trying to do something new and different with Dylan, there was so much lore to that character and everything. There's a lot of history to that character and all, and I really wish that they could have done more. Like, he doesn't always stay in one place. There's, stuff like he travels to different locations and whatnot, and he has many different women he falls in love with. He's basically the James Bond of paranormals. He's a paranormal investigator, but has the James Bond attitude of having a different woman and such. So, and I actually, I wish they would have incorporated that into the story and all. Do something new. And while I give them credit for doing something new and different, there was so much lore and material they could have done and brought to the big screen and everything and such. And I wish they could have done that. That would have been some great stuff to see and all. The second thing about the film I'm not a big fan of is the fact that the girl whose father dies, you don't really feel anything for her character. She in near the end of the film and during the climax we learn is the villain and such. She's the one who who sent the zombies and all that, because she was trying to get across to rid all of the monsters and everything, because pretty much her family are monster hunters and all. And the thing is, we didn't get too much chemistry with her character. She and Dylan do hook up, but it's just a little odd at times. And the other thing is the fact that, you don't understand too much of her character. She doesn't understand. She kind of learns some stuff here and there with Dylan, all, but you don't feel connected to that character at all. I'm more interested with Dylan and Marcus, because those two are much more interesting characters than her. And I didn't like that one bit. So, and I guess if I had one more negative thing with the film is the fact that, well, the humor worked at times, but not always. Like the scene where Dylan and Marcus are buried. Marcus is freaking out because he and Dylan are buried alive and all, and pretty much, he's like, "No, my friend's panicking and everything." It kind of goes on a bit too long at times and such. So, and there was some, there were good, funny moments in there, and some of them were in the trailer. Like, there's one more in the trailer I actually do like, and it was the scene where Marcus goes to the zombie support group, and he goes, "Hi, I'm Marcus, and I'm dead." "Hi, Marcus." Everyone greets him. And I do remember that scene a lot, because I remember there was a zombie priest. I go, when am I ever going to see a zombie priest in a movie again? So, but yeah, so the humor did work at times, but not always. The female character who became learned as the true antagonist, wasn't really interesting at all. And at the same time, the lore of Dylan Dog they could have done so much with, but yet they didn't. So, but nevertheless, I still have a soft spot for it, because some ideas and concepts I liked in the film. There was really good stuff that they could have done and everything with so much material Dylan has in the past and all. And they could have translated into English to do for here, because it's in another language, but they could have done so much more with that character, but they never did. There's a little Easter egg to one of the characters featured in the comic in a photo you'll see and all. So I did like that, but I wished he would have been in the film. So, but I still have a soft spot because there was still some cool stuff. Like, I love that the werewolves, zombies, and vampires are living amongst us. And I wish we got a bit more with how humanity reacts to that. Because, we focus on them story, but what's the humanities aspect of it? That stuff I wish we could have got a bit more of and all. And I also give a plus. One of the leaders Dylan talks to, who's an old friend, Gabriel in the film. He's the devil from Constantine with Keanu Reeves. I recognize that voice and everything. I go, oh my god, it's him. I knew it's him. I knew it. So that was something I actually did like a lot. So, but yeah, this one's guilty pleasure because there was so much it could have done, but it never did, and all. And it's just a total guilty pleasure, you know. I think it's not bad, but it's not. It's so bad. It's not too bad, but it's not great either. I think it's just fine, but it's a total guilty pleasure. I like watching around Halloween because it's ridiculous. It's funny. It's got some good, cool ideas and such, but they still botched a lot of it on and such. So if I had to give it a rating, I would give Dylan Dog Dead of Night a 3 out of 5 stars. There's still some good stuff to it, but yet there's still those negatives that really do take you out of it and such. So there's that. But anyway, guys, that is my thoughts on Dylan Dog Dead of Night. Let me know in the comment section below if you've seen this film and what are your thoughts on and such. So if you enjoyed it, if you liked it, let me know. I would like to hear what you think about Dylan Dog. It's a very unique film and such. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and share with your friends on social media. Subscribe to my channel as I'm going to be doing some more Halloween videos and such. The next Halloween video I'm going to do is an animated movie, and that is Constantine City of Demons. I never had a chance to watch it. It was on the CW Seed, and with Matt Ryan who's played John Constantine from the TV series. He's appeared in Arrow and has voiced the character, and he's now part of the League in the Legends of Tomorrow cast. I really wanted to look at this film because I love John Constantine. He's a character I really enjoy. So definitely check back for that video because I'm going to be talking about that anime movie and such. So subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to be notified when future videos will be published and such. And also subscribe to my channel as I do vlogs for a show called My Hero Academia, and I've done some other movie reviews like for the MCU film. So definitely check those out if you're interested in all. And check out my other past Halloween videos. Like I did one of Stephen King's It film that came out, and definitely check that out if you're interested in such. So, and also follow me up on Twitter at SuperKid801 to follow me up on the latest social media updates and such. So, but anyway, guys, thanks for watching this video. Check back next time. I also have my Constantine review coming, and thanks for watching. And I have more Halloween videos along the way, so stay tuned for that. Anyway, catch you guys next time.
Hey, this is Kyle Aber, the voice of the narrator from Dragon Ball Z, and you're watching Super Kid 801.